K-Star and Live. Right, time to listen to talented K-pop singers live in the studio. Now, usually when we think of K-pop, we only think about dance music, but there are so many talented indie musicians in Korea, and we introduce you to musicians of all genres here on the show. So, yes, today's guest, well, you all know is 어반자카파. Now, I'm a huge fan of these guys. They're very, very talented. They debuted in 2009 with their first mini album, Cafe Latte, and immediately became a rising star. Without any notable broadcast or promotion efforts, they were able to create hits solely from word of mouth. Now, their music is kind of in the R&B acoustic soul genre and adds groove and soul to real instrumentals. Now, their acoustic arrangements and sophisticated instrument sets give them a comfortable, unplugged feel. So let's go meet them now. Yes, 네, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
반갑습니다.
반갑습니다.
Hello guys, please could you introduce yourselves? 각자 소개 좀 부탁드립니다.
안녕하세요. 어반자카파의 리더 권순일입니다. 반갑습니다.
Yes, hello, that's the leader. Sunil, hello, nice to meet you.
네, 저는 어반자카파의 홍일점 조현아입니다. 반갑습니다.
Yes, we have Johyana, who is the vocal, female vocal, yes.
네, 어반자카파의 박용인입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
And Park Young-in as well. So yes, guys, it's finally great to meet you. Is this your first time actually on the radio? 아리랑 라디오는 처음이신가요?
아니요, 저희 한 두 번 정도, 두세 번 정도 왔던 것 같아요.
그때도 재밌었어요?
네, 재밌었어요.
네, 재밌었어요.
그럼 혹시 영어도 가능하나요?
저희 멤버 중에 한 명이 영어 굉장히 잘하는데
딱 한 번 가능하세요. 세 명 중에.
아무 말도 없이
영어를 안 하겠다고 선언하셨어요. 영어를 안
정말요?
하겠다고. 네.
So
혼자 영어하고 그런 게 좀 이상하게 보이더라고요.
우린 막 한국말 하는데
뭐 좋은 거 아닌가요? 순일 씨는 이렇게 영어 잘하시면?
아이 뭐, 네.
네.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 한국말로 하시네요. Right, so apparently one of the members does speak very good English, but we're going to do this in Korean. I think he feels more comfortable doing it in Korean. Right, okay, so I'm a fan myself, so I've been really looking forward to seeing you. We actually have a lot of messages here. 메시지 정말 많이 들어왔어요, 오늘. We have one here from Deborah from Indonesia, who writes in, okay, I'm so happy to know and get to love you. I'm so in love with you guys. Among your songs, I love Cafe Latte the most. I hope you can sing that one day. You're so talented. So yes, thank you so much. Also, can I have a signed CD? 사인 CD 하나 보내줄 수 있나요? 모르겠네요.
네, 저희가 준비를 해왔긴 했어요.
네네.
Deborah, we'll see. Maybe.
저희가 인도네시아의 팬분들이 굉장히 많으시더라고요. 그래서 저희도 놀랄 때가 있어요.
가본 적이 있으세요?
없어요. 가본 적이 없는데. 네.
너무 궁금해. 저희는 인도네시아 팬분들이
SNS 통해서 되게 많이 이렇게 메시지를 보내주시고 응원의 말씀을 보내주셔서.
저도 인도네시아 한 번 콘서트 했어요. 인도네시아에서 정말 팬들이 진짜 최고인 것 같아요. 되게 패션이 되게 크고 네, 한번 가야 되는데요.
네, 그래서
Yes, the guys were saying that, as soon as she was saying that, they've noticed that they've got a lot of fans in Indonesia, Deborah. So they're very, very curious about Indonesia. So I was saying that when I went there with Lunafly, it was a great time. So I'm sure they'll have a fantastic time when they do go. Okay, right, what else do we have? YC from Malaysia. Malaysia writes in, okay, OMG, I'm so happy to hear you guys on Arirang Radio. You're the first ever band, Korean band, who caught my attention. I'm so in love with your music. Really hope to meet you guys in Korea one day. Till then, keep making good music and you will always have my support. 계속 응원해준다고 하셨어요. YC, thank you very much. Okay, right, so we have Dira or Daira, let's go with Daira from Malaysia. I've been a fan since your debut. I know you guys are often described as a group with jazz, sort of R&B fusion influences. But going forwards, what kind of music do you guys want to do? 요즘은 뭐 R&B, 재즈 같은 음악을 하는데 앞으로 어떤 음악을 하고 싶은지 질문이 왔습니다.
저희는 사실 뭐 이렇게 장르에 크게 구애받는 음악보다는 좀 메시지를 전달하는, 그러니까 사실 뭐 락적인 것도 요즘에 시도를 좀 하려고 하고요. 그러니까 꼭 R&B나 뭐 소울, 재즈가 아니더라도 그냥 저희 어쿠스틱을 어느 정도의 기반으로 두고 또 네, 메시지가 좀 가사를 좀 중시해서 그런 음악을 꾸준히 하고 싶습니다.
Oh, 좋습니다. Right, so that was Kwon Sunil saying that. Do you know what? It's not really for them just about the genre of music. For them, it's important to give a message. So he was talking about the lyrics being very important. As long as it has, I guess, an acoustic feel to it and it fits their acoustic sound, and they're open to a lot of things. They've been doing a lot of rock as well recently as well. So there we go, Daira. We can look forward to some other music as well. Aria from Singapore writes in, any plans for overseas promotion? 외국 활동 계획 있으신지 얘기 좀 해줄 수 있어요?
아직은 저희가 계획은 없고요. 근데 이제 차후에
네.
어느 정도 좀 시간이 되고
기회가
된다면 활동을 해야겠죠.
곧 갈 것 같은데요. 팬들이 많아가지고. Yes, they were saying that. That was Johanna saying that. Right now, no immediate plans, but of course, they definitely think that they have to go abroad, and I'm thinking that as well. You guys have got a lot of fans abroad, so yes, we look forward to that. Okay, before we do some more messages from you guys, let's do the first song. 첫 곡 소개 부탁드립니다.
네. 저희가 이번에 들려드릴 노래는요. 저희 정규 1집 타이틀곡이었던 그날의 우리라는 곡입니다.
Cool. All right. So this is the first song live in our studio. It's their first title song from their first album. This is 그날의 우리, The Day We by 어반자카파. Let's have a listen.
아픈 기억 그대에겐 그렇게 바래지고 바래지는 또 다른 이별의 흔적이겠죠. 남겨진 우리 아픈 상처 내 세상엔 너무도 소중하고 소중했던 단 하나뿐인 그대.
Wow, good stuff indeed. Wow, great performance. Phenomenal vocals here by 어반자카파. Good stuff. Right, now we have a lot more messages to get through. Tracy from the USA writes in, hello 어반자카파, I just want to say that I really love your music. There's this feeling of calmness that runs through the body when listening to you guys. I like the feeling. Your music is beautiful. Tracy, thank you very much. 너무 좋대요. 너무 좋네요.
감사합니다.
팬들이 정말 많으신 것 같아요. 네, Tracy from America.
아니, 이렇게 팬들이 근데 숨어 계신지 몰랐어요.
네.
아 정말요?
전 세계 방방곳곳에
네.
한국에서도 숨어 계시더니 다른 곳에서도 이제 숨어 계시네요.
People, the guys were saying that sort of they think their fans are kind of hiding away. They didn't realize that they had this kind of response. So yes, and they have a lot of admirers. I agree. 다 비슷해요. Nelly from the USA writes in, I'm so happy that you guys are on the show. I don't care if I'm tired. It's 3 a.m, but I get to hear 어반자카파. I really love all your voices. What else? I think every song you guys have released is great. I hope you do well and enjoy your time with Sam on Super K-pop. Yes, 새벽 3시인데요. 듣고 있대요. 피곤하지만 듣고 싶대요. 네, so yes. Nelly from the USA, thank you for that. Okay, Zhanya from Mexico writes in. Okay, Mexico. Right. Hola to you, Zhanya, firstly. Okay, so I just want to say that I'm a really big fan. I love your music and the jazzy R&B feel that it has. This is a question for Choi Hyuna. I love your voice, firstly.
Thank you.
I know recently you featured with Block B's Park Young, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And great listening to. I love this song. How was this experience? Would you like to collaborate with other idols in the future? 다른 아이돌 분들하고 뭐 계속 콜라보레이션 하고 싶은 생각이 있으신지?
저는 상관없어요. 다 좋은 아티스트들하고 계속 노래를 할 예정입니다.
네. Oh, okay. So yeah, there you go. You heard it there. Choi Hyuna was saying that for her, she just wants to work with good artists. So yeah, there you go, Janya. You can look forward to some more collaborations perhaps. Thank you very much for that. Okay, City from Malaysia. Okay, this is a request. Here we go, a request. My favorite song from yours is 커피를 마시고 cafe latte. Could you maybe sing just a little bit a cappella?
Okay.
Maybe? Is that okay?
1, 2, 3.
Baby baby 그대는 카라멜 마키아토 여전히 내 입가에 그대 향기 달콤해 Baby baby tonight
so good. City, there you go. Yes, City, thank you very much for that. 소름 끼쳤어요. Yes, I just got goosebumps from that. Good stuff. Regine from the Philippines writes in. Okay, hi to everyone at Super K-pop, to DJ Sam and to 어반자카파. 다 진짜 비슷하네요. I'm a big fan of 어반자카파. Really nice and so pleasing to hear. When I'm feeling down, I listen to your songs. I hope you're doing well these days, and I hope to see you guys perform live one day. 좀 기분이 다운될 때 많이 듣는데요. 어반자카파 노래들.
더
다운되시려고 들으니까. 저희 노래가 대부분 우울하거든요. 우울하거든요.
근데 되게 밝은 노래도 많아요.
네, 있죠.
네.
목소리들이 아름다워서 듣기 좋죠. 네, so the guys are saying that you might get more down listening to their music, but I said no. They have beautiful voices. So yeah, there you go. Regine, thank you for your message as well. What else do we have? Rusi from Indonesia. Wow, this song, very nice to hear. Sweet song. And I love the falsetto voice. 그 높은 목소리, 헤드 보이스 너무 좋다고.
순일이.
네. 메시지가 들어왔어요.
낮은 목소리가 좋다라는 말은 뭐 별로
낮은
없나요?
목소리는 여기 뒤에 있을 거예요. 낮은 목소리.
중간 목소리는
제가 낮은 목소리 되게 좋아해요. 네.
아, 감사합니다.
저도 목소리 좀 낮거든요. 저도. 네. There we go. Rusi, the guys are saying, what about the low voice? No? Rusi, just the high voice? Anyways, what about the middle voice as well? There you go, Rusi. Thank you for your message as well. We have a message from Pyun Seung Hwan from Korea. My first time listening to 어반자카파. Right, first time, but I'm in love with your music. 목소리 짱 좋아요.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah, first time listener. Okay, thank you very much to Seung Hwan. Right, what else do we have to 어반자카파? I love you guys. I've fallen in love with your voices since the first time I listened to it. My question, do you have any plans to collaborate with other artists in the upcoming future? 좀 collaboration 계획 있으신지 얘기.
네, 곧 이제 저는 또 11월 1일 날 굉장히 그 R&B 대부 김조한 씨와 함께한 곡이 또 발매가 돼요.
Ah, so there we go. Big announcement. 조현아 is going to be November the 1st, I think, a collaboration with
김조한.
Kim Yes, Kim Johan from the Solid, who used to be in the group Solid. So there you go. That's going to be phenomenal. Yes, 기대하겠습니다.
굉장히 좋아요. 살짝 들어봤는데
네.
노래가 너무 좋더라고요.
So yes, apparently the song is amazing. So there we go. November the 1st, please wait for that. Luz, there you go. There's the answer to your question. Grace from Singapore. Right, I'm a fan of 어반자카파 from Singapore. Would you guys consider coming to Singapore for a concert?
정말 가고 싶은데
정말 가고 싶어요.
항상
싱가포르도 정말 좋잖아요.
네.
아 너무 좋아요.
네.
저는 12월에 크리스마스 콘서트 해요. 같이
싱가포르에서?
네, 같이 오시면 좋은데.
저희도 12월에 콘서트 계획이 한국에서
안
너무
되겠어요.
많아서
네.
너무 많아서
스케줄 때문에 안 되겠네요.
네, 아쉽게도
So yes, Grace, yes, apparently they would love to go to Singapore, and I said they should come along with me when I go to Singapore, but they're very, very busy. They're very, very busy in December in Korea. So there we go, Grace. One day soon, hopefully, they can join you. Okay, what else do we have? Kweki from Singapore as well. I started listening to you guys a year back. It's always on my playlist. Listening live for the first time. So Hannah, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 10 so awesome. Keep on producing good music. Kweki, thank you for that. Right, I think we should play the next song. Okay, this is 어반자카파's Walk Backwards. 거꾸로 걷는다.
네.
돌아서기 아쉬워 거꾸로 걷는다 끝을 아는 내 발길 거꾸로 걷는다
거꾸로 걷는다 거꾸로 걷는다 돌아서기 아쉬워 거꾸로 걷는다
거꾸로 걷는다 거꾸로 걷는다 돌아서기 아쉬워
Beautiful song indeed. Can you tell us a little bit about this song then? 이 곡에 대해서 조금 얘기해 줄 수 있나요?
네. 그 헤어지는 어떤 순간 있잖아요. 굉장히 짧은 순간 그 찰나.
네.
그 찰나를 길게 담은 곡이에요.
Ah.
네.
So the short moment of breaking up, right? And it's about that becoming longer, I guess, is what you guys are trying to say. There we go. Beautiful song. Walk Backwards. Good stuff indeed. Okay, we have Lee Yoon-jae from Korea. I'm actually a Korean fan, so I don't know why I'm writing in English, but there we go. I'm looking forward to your Christmas concert. I'm looking forward to hearing some great carols as well. Do you think that's possible? 크리스마스 노래도 부르나요?
네, 당연하죠. 크리스마스 콘서트인데.
어떤 노래인지
뭐,
말해도 되나요?
뭐 아니요, 저희가 아직 확실히
네, 확실히 정하지는 않았고요.
노래가 몇 개 있는데
늘 부르는 노래도
네.
있고요. 네. 아무래도 이제 캐롤 같은 경우에는 많이 다들 아시고 좀 즐길 수 있는 어떤
네.
그런 노래로 많이 준비를 하죠.
네.
Oh, there we go. Yoon-jae, you can look forward to some great Christmas carols. Anyways, I'm upset that you guys are opening a concert on the last day of the year at Daegu and Daejeon and not in Seoul. 먼저 대구에서 하시는 건가요?
서울에서
서울,
먼저 하죠.
서울,
대구, 부산,
부산,
대전.
Daejeon. There we go. Yoon-jae, there's lots of cities you can go to. Lots of cities. Thank you very much for sending in your message. Jessica Long from Malaysia writes in, 어반자카파 are so good. Sam, you should definitely try and collaborate with them with Lunafly. Okay, Jessica. And their singing just gave me goosebumps. Despite being in the studio, amazing thumbs up. 소름 끼쳤대요. 네, Jessica 씨.
감사합니다.
From Malaysia. Thank you for your message. Right, I want to talk to the guys now, so let me ask a few questions. Right, now, I know that Hyuna is the only woman.
그렇죠.
So, do you ever feel uncomfortable with that? 현아 씨는 홍일점으로서
네.
불편한 점은 없나요?
없어요. 하나도.
하나도
원래
없어요?
처음엔 있었는데
처음에는 뭐 어떤 게
처음에도
불편했어요?
없었어요 거의. 너무 어릴 때부터 친구들이라 저희는
거의 10년
네,
정도
10년 정도
된
된
친구들이라.
친구들이라.
Wow. So yes, firstly, no, nothing uncomfortable at all, really. They've been friends for 10 years or so. So 그럼 어떻게 처음 만나신 거예요?
그냥 뭐 동네에서 같이
동네에서요?
네, 동네에서 그냥
네,
뭐
얘기가
학원에서
길어지니까.
만나기도 하고
네.
그리고 이 남자 두 명은 동창이에요. 고등학교 동창.
Wow.
네, 아파트도 바로 옆동 살았었고요.
네.
Wow. So yes, that's a beautiful story. So I asked how they actually came to know each other, and firstly, Hyuna was saying that you know, they're just from the same area. They all used to go to the same kind of hagwons. It would be kind of a learning place for music, and also the two boys as well went to school together, middle school.
No, high
아니,
school.
high school together, and they lived next door as well with their apartments. So there you go, they know each other very, very well indeed. Now I wanted to ask a little bit about the name 어반자카파, because every time I heard the name, I was always very curious about what it meant and who came up with it. So 어반자카파 발음이 좀 어려워요 사실. 이름은 누가
그냥
지으신
저희가
거예요?
같이 카페에서 이렇게 생각을 하다가
네.
지었고요. 뜻은 이게 단어 세 가지를 합친 건데 Zappy, Kaleidoscopic, Passionate를 합친 거예요.
Zappy, Kaleidoscopic, Passionate.
예.
There we go. 이 어렵네요 좀.
네네.
근데 멋있어요. 자카파.
감사합니다.
어반자카파.
웹사이트에 어반자카파의 자료를 찾고 싶을 때 딱 검색을 하면
네.
정말 저희 자료밖에 안 나오잖아요.
저희가 그걸
네,
노렸어요.
그걸 누른 거예요.
So yeah, apparently when you type in the name, of course there's nothing else that comes up. It's just 어반자카파. Right, there we go. So there we go. The name means kaleidoscopic, passionate, and also what was the ZA?
Zappy.
Zeppy, kaleidoscopic, passionate. There we go. Very unique name indeed. Okay, I know a lot of our fans want to know, which of your songs would you say is your favorite? 개인적으로 애착이 가는 곡이 있다면 어떤 곡이에요?
뭐 어떤 곡이 저희는 뭐 아무래도 처음 데뷔곡이었던
맞아요,
커피를
맞아요.
마시고가 가장 애착이 가지 않을까.
저도 많이 가수들 물어보는데 맨날 데뷔곡
네, 그쵸.
저희를 만들어준 노래.
그 데뷔곡이
그러니까.
없었다면 계속 활동을 하기가
그쵸.
힘들지 않았을까라는 생각도 해요.
So there we go. Hyuna was saying that, of course, like a lot of the singers, they consider their debut song. So yeah, their debut song would be their most favorite song, I guess, out of all of their songs. So yes, 커피를 마시고 cafe latte. So you know, I guess without the debut song, they might not even be here doing what they're doing. So that's a lot of reasons why they've chosen their debut song. Brilliant, good stuff indeed. Now I think you're going to perform one more song live. I know. So could you please introduce the next song? 다음 곡
네.
소개 부탁드립니다.
이번에는 좀 다들 아실만한 노래일 것 같아요. 저희가 즐겨 부르는 팝이고요. 또 Beautiful Day 미니 앨범에 수록된 곡입니다. Just the Two of Us 들려드릴게요.
Right, this is 어반자카파's version of Just the Two of Us live in the studio.
Yeah. I said our crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all when the sun comes shining through. Yeah, yeah. To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime. Wanna spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, we just the two of us. Just the two of us, building our castles in the sky. Just the two of us.
Phenomenal vocals. Oh, there's another chord at the end. Sorry about that. Yes, phenomenal vocals from 어반자카파 live in the studio. That was yes, a cover. I think Bill Withers, Just the Two of Us. So good stuff indeed. Okay, we have some more questions to ask you. Now, I know you guys are famous for your sort of original songs. So I guess one thing I always want to ask musicians is, what's your inspiration when you're composing? 어반자카파는 직접 곡을 만드는 것으로 알려져 있는데, 곡 작업할 때 영감은 어디에서 얻나요?
뭐 타인의 어떤 이별 경험,
네.
다른 사람 얘기를 되게 많이 듣고요. 영화를 본다든지,
드라마.
드라마를 본다든지, 책을 읽는다든지, 여행을 떠난다든지.
So yes, lots of sources of inspiration for the guys. So Johyuna was saying that they get a lot of inspiration from sources like movies, dramas, books, or even when they go away, they get inspiration from that as well. So yes, those would be the sources of inspiration for them. Now, I know one of the major factors in your success would be your vocal talent, which of course I'm sure everyone listening will agree is phenomenal. So how are you such great singers? I'm very, very curious. 어떻게 하면 노래를 그렇게 잘하세요? 연습을 매일 하시는 건가요?
저희는 약간 일상생활에서도
네.
노래를 계속해요. 연습을 한다기보다는 사실은 끊임없이 스케줄
그냥,
중에도 그러고
차에서
뭐
부르고
집에서도 그러고 그냥 계속해서 노래를 듣고 부르는 것 같아요. 습관적으로.
네.
약간 그냥 재미로 하는 거죠? 어떻게 보면 그냥.
좋아서 하는.
네, 그러니까요.
네. 노래를 좋으니까 저희가
네.
지금 이렇게 가수를 하고 있는 거니까. 아무래도. 네.
So yeah, they wouldn't really call it practice for them. They just sing in their everyday lives, whether it be in the car or just anywhere really, whether it's at home. So yes, that's the secret. Don't practice, just sing when you're out and about. I think that is the secret to that. So good stuff. Thank you for that. Right now, Maddie has sent in a question from Singapore. Hi, 어반자카파 and DJ Sam. Hope you guys had a great week thus far. Is there any artist that you would love to perform with or write a song with? 공연 같이 하고 싶은 아티스트 있으신지?
저희는 너무 많은 것 같아요.
네.
좋은 선배님들 또 곡을 또 함께 작업하고 싶은
네.
선배님들도 많고요.
루나 플라이?
네.
감사합니다. 들었죠? Everyone, that was live. 생방이에요. 매니저님 들었죠? So yes, they were saying there's so many artists that they want to perform with. You know, a lot of great artists here in Korea. And Johyuna said Luna Fly, and I said, manager, you heard us, right? You heard, right? We're going to call up the company. There we go. Thank you very much for that. 다른 뭐 아티스트분 있으신지?
사실 저는 이소라 선배님은 굉장히 좋아해서 나중에 꼭 이소라 선배님께 좋은 곡을 써서 선물해드리고 싶은
Oh,
마음이
so
있고요.
yes, there we go. Isora would be someone who the boys are a big fan of. Now, Kwon-sunil is saying that he would love to write a song and give it to Isora. So yes, I think so. A legendary singer, of course. Thank you very much for that, Maddie from Singapore. Right, Rusi from Indonesia writes, no, don't get me wrong. I love the middle and I love the low voice too. Your songs are so sweet to hear. 아까 높은 목소리 좋아했던 분이에요.
네.
로우 보이스하고 미들 보이스 너무 좋대요.
좋아요.
Thank you, Rusi, for that. Good stuff indeed. Rusi has also sent in a question. Favorite musician. Favorite musician. 제일 좋아하는 아티스트, musician. 한국이나 뭐 외국도 되고요.
저는 뭐 에리카 바두, and Ray Charles.
Ray Charles. So yes, Joanna was saying Ray Charles and Eric. Very difficult to pronounce. Eric Havadu. Havadu. Is that right? Yes. That might be right. Ray Charles as well. Okay. 다른 멤버분들은
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
정말 좋아요. 네.
Wow. So yes, Constantine was saying that Mariah Carey would be. 제일 좋아하는 Mariah Carey 노래 있으세요?
너 다 좋아하는데 네, 뭐.
정말 다 좋아하세요. 마라이어 캐리를
진짜요?
정말
다.
좋아하셔가지고.
되게 비슷해요.
네.
불러보세요, 짧게.
뭘 어떤 걸?
좀 비슷하게 불러요?
I give my all,
비슷.
just one more night. 뭐 이런 식으로.
손도 비슷해요. 손 무브먼트도 비슷해요.
이게 굉장히 중요해요. 제스처가.
그 소리가 손에서 나오는 거.
네, 그렇죠.
Wow, so there we go. That was an impression of Mariah Carey. It's the same. It's perfect. And of course, if you're watching on camera, you'll also see that Constantine did the same hand movement as well, which is very important to the impersonation of Mariah Carey. Okay, good stuff indeed. 방영인 씨는
저는
아티스트.
이렇게 딱 좋아하는 가수가 있긴 있는데 저는
네.
좀 자주 바뀌는 편이라 좀 줏대가 없어요. 근데 요즘에는 다시 예전에 80년대, 90년대 R&B 가수들 노래를 다시 많이 듣고 있는 뭐 스티비 원더나 뭐 이런 뮤지션들.
Yes, so he was saying that it changes a lot for him, his favourite artist and musician, but nowadays he's back to listening to sort of 80s, 90s R&B and soul singers, and he mentioned Stevie Wonder. So Stevie Wonder, obviously a huge legend. So there you go, Russi. I hope that answered your question. Right, now I know that some of you have solo songs on your album, so do you ever think about going solo? 혹시 솔로 활동 계획은 없으신가요?
저희는 사실 그룹을 해체하진 않을 거고요. 뭐 10년, 20년 후에 어반자카파는 계속 존재하고 또 각자의 또 음악 세계가 있고 하고 싶어하는 음악이 있으니까 그건 지금 당장은 사실 계획은 없고요.
네네네.
조금 더 한 어반자카파 10집 정도 냈을 때부터 할 수 있지 않을까.
네, 남자 멤버들이 아무래도 군대에 가야 되니까 갔을 때 어쩔 수 없이 제가
쉬고 계실 수는 없으니까.
네.
네. 그럼 나이가 어떻게 되세요 혹시?
저희는 88년생입니다.
저는 89년생이에요.
89요? 와우, 좋겠네요.
어떻게 되세요,
저
나이가?
87년생이요. 그 목소리만 들으면 사실
네.
나이 좀 있으신 줄 알았어요.
네, 다들 그렇게
사실.
생각하시더라고요.
네.
음악도 약간
오.
좀 성숙하다고
네.
사람들이 하더라고요.
저보다 어리네요. 네. So right, there we go. Firstly, no solo plans right now. No solo plans. They love what they're doing with 어반자카파. Maybe later on when they release a lot of music, then perhaps they will do that. And Hannah was saying that yes, the boys need to go to military service as well. So maybe when that happens, she could do some solo stuff. And I asked, how old are they? Because I didn't realize when they started talking about military service. So 88. The two boys are 88,
right.
and Juhana is 89. So yes, a lot of people who hear their music think that perhaps they're a little bit older because it's very sophisticated music and their voices, of course, as well. So yes, younger than me. Right, I didn't realise. There we go. Okay, right, now I know also you had a very successful 12-city national tour after your solo concert in 2011. You've had a back-to-back sold-out show. So I'm very curious, what would you say is the best thing about an 어반자카파 concert? 어반자카파 콘서트만의 매력이 있다면?
저희는 정말 음악 감상을 위한 그런 노래를 되게 많이 불러요. 음악 감상만을 위한 콘서트를 많이 하죠. 그래서 노래 곡수도 되게 많고요. 그리고 중간에 이렇게 되게 재밌는 쇼가 있어요.
아주 조그마한 쇼.
재밌는 쇼요?
네.
되게 궁금하네요.
네, 자카파 쇼라고.
자카파
저희
쇼요?
셋이 그냥 저희끼리
네.
이렇게 막 노는 거 보여드리는
토크하고
건데.
막 그런 거.
재밌네요.
네.
Right, so yes, of course, they have a lot of songs when they do concerts, a lot of songs. But one thing that you can expect from an 어반자카파 concert is they have a Zakapa show.
Right.
Yes, a Zakapa show where they kind of play amongst themselves on stage. So yes, I'm very curious about that. Good stuff indeed. Well, I think we are almost running out of time. So what's coming up for 어반자카파? 앞으로 활동 계획
네,
얘기 좀 해주세요.
저희가 11월에 정규 3집이 나올 예정입니다.
11월요?
네, 11월 다음 달이죠. 그리고 12월에는 4개 도시에서 크리스마스 콘서트가 있을 예정이니까요. 많은 관심 부탁드립니다.
Wow, so yes, very, very busy. Third album. Did you say third album?
Yeah,
Yes, third album is out in November, which is next month. So we can all look forward to that. And they also have a 4-city Christmas concert happening in December, of course, at Christmas. So there we go. Very, very busy. We actually have one final message. Ben from Tunisia, 사시는 Ben, writes in, really nice radio show. I'm wondering, do you know any Arabic songs? 혹시 아랍 노래 아는 거 없죠?
없어요.
저도 없어요.
있나요?
뭐
아랍
노래.
아랍 노래.
저도 사실 루나플라이랑 튜니지 갔었어요. 그때 하나 불렀었는데 까먹었네요. Yes, I'm sorry. Ben, Ahmed, Zora, I'm really sorry. I don't know any Arabic songs and we don't know anyway. Right, but yes, we'll end of course with some good music from the guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. 마지막 한마디 좀 해주세요.
네, 저희 지금 거꾸로 걷는다 새 신곡 나왔으니까요. 많이 사랑해 주시고 또 11월에 정규 앨범 또 12월에 콘서트 많은 관심 부탁드리고 앞으로도 저희 음악 많이 사랑해 주세요. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Brilliant. Well, that was Constantine saying that yes, their new song that just came out, 거꾸로 걷는다, which we just heard earlier, Walk Backwards, is out. So please listen to it. Of course, third album November, Christmas concerts as well. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We'll end now with 어반자카파's 커피를 마시고 cafe latte. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
괜찮아 네가 없는 나도 괜찮아 가끔씩 생각나는 날도 괜찮아 사실은 아직도